Hi, my name is Kimberly Newton. I'd like to talk to you about the Aventuras program and the initiative to bring it to more children. The initiative centers on producing and publishing an online training course in the Aventuras approach and curriculum for Spanish-speaking childcare providers, parents, and teachers. The overarching objective of this initiative is to advance peace and prosperity by nurturing 21st century soft skills in future citizens and leaders through an easy-to-learn early childhood Spanish immersion program. And the goal is to train at least 1,000 Spanish-speaking individuals in the Aventuras curriculum and approach, and through them reach at least 5,000 children over the next 10 years. There is an increased need for 21st century citizens and workers to be adaptable, flexible, to be able to communicate and to work collaboratively in diverse teams. But today's rapidly changing and increasingly shrinking world make these skills vital in homes and communities too, and for our own inner peace, which is where peace and prosperity starts. Other 21st century skills that also help nurture peace and prosperity for all include open-mindedness, empathy, creativity, eco-stewardship, and problem-solving. So how do we teach these skills? Most early childhood education specialists agree that the period from birth through 8 years of life is especially critical for social, emotional, and cognitive development. Thus, this time period is the perfect time to start developing these important 21st century skills. There's a growing body of evidence that suggests that exposure to a second language in early childhood helps nurture these inner skills in a very lasting way. This dissertation studied the relationship between bilingualism and the development of soft skills, and it showed that children in a Spanish immersion elementary school showed higher development of emotional intelligence and problem-solving skills. Another study showed that multilinguals scored significantly higher on open-mindedness and marginally higher on cultural empathy tests than monolinguals. And a study from the University of Chicago says that not only those who were fluent in another language, but those that were merely exposed to one in early life showed better understanding of others, and that multilingual exposure may promote effective communication by enhancing perspective taking. At the same time, many parents want bilingualism for their babies and young children, but there just simply aren't enough childcare providers and preschools that are trained and are offering this. Hence, enter Aventuras, an experiential early childhood Spanish bilingual program that is super easy to replicate, inexpensive, and very accessible, and it can be easily learned from a handheld device. Aventuras was already piloted and it operated successfully for 8 years. It was adapted to various educational and childcare settings like home daycares, after-school programs, camps, classes for schools, and even nanny shares. The Aventuras program is ideal for replication. It's simple to learn and reproduce. It's adaptable. It stays fresh and age appropriate. It can be started at birth and continue till they're 8 years old without it getting boring or repetitive. It's minimalist and inexpensive, and it's extremely versatile, whereas it can be used in different childcare and educational environments and structures. So an Aventuras program training course would facilitate for more bilingual childcare providers, nannies, and parents to provide intentional second language exposure to many more babies and young children. And it would give them the confidence and the capacity on how to use their native language in a powerful way to have an even bigger impact on children and on our world. The graduates of this program, which would be self-paced, would receive an Aventuras educator certificate and could start using the Aventuras curriculum right away, and they could even start their own Aventuras camp, a daycare, or an after-school program. The timeline is about 2.5 years long. Till the end of 2019, we continue to design the beta training course and also complete the final project proposal and business plan. There's also an evaluation happening of the Aventuras program. In 2020, we begin to present to funders, and by 2021, we expect the funding goal to be met and for production testing and feedback of the training course and websites to happen. There will be ongoing evaluations through analytics of website traffic and so forth. There will be surveys and testimonials that will be elicited, and an active database will be maintained. The implementation team includes myself with my advisory board and a dozen Aventuras teachers which I trained, and the parents as well of our parent board. We also work with WIC-Create, which is an international marketing firm and website design firm that has provided us pro bono services. Thank you so much for watching.